The complex disorder comes with a need to treat each child individually, customize a plan that will best address his or her needs. Also, the family's needs, too. Now, I sat down with a Toledo husband and wife who found themselves wondering what they were going to do when they received news that they didn't want to hear twice.
I just noticed that he really wasn't making eye contact. He wasn't interested in you being in his face. He would always turn away.
Michelle Coleman is talking about her son Zion when he was just an infant. She and her husband Sylvester knew something just wasn't right.
When he came, I told my wife, and I used to pray about it. I got upset about it. I said, now why did you wait so long to give me a child, then you gave me one that was broken? You know, because no matter how I hold him to look in his eyes, he would turn his head, then he would scream and holler for no reason at all. And it was kind of frustrating.
Eventually, the diagnosis came. Zion has autism. Michelle and Sylvester didn't know where to turn.
We prayed. We prayed and asked, you know, God, where do you will for them to go? Because you made him. You know what will fix him.
The Colemans say their prayers were answered with CHIP, the Clinic Home Intensive Program in Maumee developed through Mercy Autism Services.
When he first came to us, he posed quite a bit of a challenge. He had limited language. He was very rigid and structured. He did not like changes to his routine. He did not like to accept direction from anyone else.
Zion, do you like grapes? Yeah.
Through CHIP's customized attention to Zion's needs, he began to improve.
And I think what's different about our program is, and what really does work for our program is, we have intensive programs. We offer speech therapy, occupational therapy, ABA, which is applied behavior analysis, as well as the play project. And really those are the 4 major interventions for kids with autism.
We also, because we have intensive one-on-one, we also have small group programming. It's almost like a stepping stone for kids to then get back into their mainstream schools.
But as Zion was gaining ground on his autistic challenges, his younger sister, Amira, was having her own troubles.
But I noticed that she seemed to have a delay when you would say things to her. It was almost like she had to take a long time to process what was being said to her. The conversation was very limited, not a lot of dialoguing back and forth.
She, too, is diagnosed with autism.
She needed some structure. She was kind of all over the place, very impulsive.
Because of our affiliation with CHIP through the Children's Miracle Network, we already knew what we were going to do. We didn't have to go through the whole process of searching and looking and hoping that we could find people that were passionate about dealing with autistic children.
Which one does not belong? This one.
Now, Amira gets the focus she needs, the kind of therapy that lets her shine and not the autism.
Good job. High five.
And we are able to have some nice back and forth conversations and work on cueing her to turn her body towards us and look and listen and be able to answer those questions, where when she started with us and we tried to give that instruction, she really shut down.
Zion and Amira are just 2 of many examples of people who benefit every day from Mercy Autism Services and the help of Children's Miracle Network.
Autism is not a well-funded diagnosis in terms of insurance. It's very, very difficult. Even to get basic speech therapy coverage through your insurance is very difficult. And we have been very, very fortunate to be able to be here and to be open and to have the support of the Foundation and Children's Miracle Network, because without them, we wouldn't be able to serve these families and these kids.
The Colemans say when they see their kids now, it's hard to even remember how they were before they entered the CHIP program.
That I would call my husband and he would literally be on the telephone and he would be in the car with my son, and in between each sentence he would keep saying, well, hi honey, bump, and today we're going to bump, bump, and he would keep doing that. And finally I said, honey, what's wrong with you? And he goes, I have to pretend that I'm a horn so that my son won't scream, so that Zion won't scream.
The screams have diminished. The progress is ongoing. And the Colemans say the future is bright.
I used to be so worried and stressed that if I left, you know, what kind of shape would he be in? And now I know without a doubt that him and our daughter, they're gonna be fine.
I mean, she and Zion have both grown by leaps and bounds, and I'm so thankful just that there's a place like this that you have as an option.
Just an extra special family. And we have an extra special treat for you this morning because Sylvester, Coleman, and Zion are joining us live. And so, Zion, you had a special announcement for everybody, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, Amber just had a baby in her tummy.
Oh, really?
And it's a boy. His name is Nova.
Excellent. Excellent. And you wanted to say something about WTOL, is that right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
She said, welcome to, hello, my name is Zion, welcome to WTOL.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Zion, and welcome to WTOL 11.
Well, I better watch out. He's going to take my gig. Sylvester, you were telling us a little bit. One of the funny comments you made during our interview when we sat down at CHIP is that, Zion, who had so many problems talking, now maybe talks a little too much.
Yes, he does. He has a habit of letting you know that what's on his mind, and it's a blessing, though.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot complain about it. But he would, just like today, last night he didn't get a chance to say, my name is Zion, welcome to WTOL Toledo 11.
Yeah.
So this morning he woke me up at 1:30, then he woke me up again.
Oh.
And I said, well, let me see if the Children's Miracle Network is going to create another miracle by letting me bring him down here.
Well, and that's part of it, right? I mean, that's part of the ongoing progress and help. And CHIP is really helping you guys out with that, huh?
Oh, yes. I'm talking about, like I told Michelle Nago and Heidi, if they had a college, Zion would be enrolled.
Yeah.
Because everything that he needed to make him complete, they went above beyond the call of duty. It's the staff and everybody else there, great.
Yeah.
Great. And I think if every other teacher had the mentality that they do, I think all the public schools would be a better place for all the children here in Toledo Hall.
They do a great job.
They do a wonderful job.
Zion, you're getting better and better every day, bud. We appreciate you joining us once again, okay? Anything else you might want to say to everybody out there?
Yeah.
Yeah? How about give them a big thank you for donating?
Thank you for doing it.
Very good. All right. Thanks again for joining us this morning. We appreciate you guys coming in. Always great to see people who are definitely benefiting from the Children's Miracle Network and Mercy Children's Hospital. Now, stay